Self-focus is the ultimate weapon for silent power. Imagine this. The room is buzzing, a big-shot executive is pounding the table and yelling, an influencer is flashing smiles for the camera, and the comment section is losing its mind. Everyone's shouting, "Look at me." In the corner, one person just watches. No posts, no drama. Fast forward a few weeks. The company folds, the influencer's views tank, and the noise dies. That quiet one quietly signs the deal, pockets the win, and walks away without ever trending. That's the difference between making noise and having power, silent power. You've probably heard that if you're not loud, you're invisible, that if you don't hustle 24/7, you're left behind. But here's the twist. The loudest person rarely holds the most weight. True power is quiet, almost boring from the outside. It's built in moments no one sees when you choose to focus on yourself instead of the circus around you. By the end of this, you'll know how to build that mental fortress so the chaos bounces off while you keep moving forward. Section 1. The flawed premise. Let's call out the lie. Visibility equals value. Scroll for 5 minutes and you'll see people burning out, chasing likes, explaining every move, defending every opinion. Meanwhile, they're privately exhausted. Machiavelli nailed it. A wise man does at once what a fool does. Translation: fools react instantly, wise folks pause. Every reaction you hand out is free intel for anyone watching. Every explanation is a rope someone might later use to pull you off course. Silent power begins the moment you stop proving. Section 2. The unshakable fortress. Picture your mind as a castle on a cliff. Most people leave the drawbridge down, flags waving, gates wide open. They let every opinion wander the halls until the king inside is running in circles, trying to please every guest. Quiet power pulls the bridge up, lowers the gate, and posts archers. Only one person decides who gets in: you. This isn't selfishness, it's self-mastery. Every hour you spend sharpening your craft in the dark adds another stone to the wall. Every time you refuse to justify yourself to an energy vampire, another bolt slides into place. Eventually, the storm can pound the walls, yet inside remains calm. Section 3. The 5 Arts of Silent Power. Art 1. The Art of Observation. Between an insult and your comeback lies a tiny gap most folks never notice. Silent operators treat that gap like a superpower. Let the insult pass like wind through tall grass. In the pause, you'll spot motives, openings, and leverage. Try this. For 1 week, count how many times you almost speak, then don't. Jot down what you learn. You'll be shocked at the intel. Art 2. The Art of Strategic Silence. Silence isn't empty. It's charged. When you don't rush to fill every silence, 2 things happen. People project their fears onto the blank space and show you their cards. When you finally speak, each word lands like a hammer. In negotiations, the person who speaks least often controls the tempo. Practice the 24-hour rule on any heated email or message. Most fires die without you adding fuel. Art 3. The Art of Internal Validation. Likes are cheap dopamine. Silent power burns the need to be understood. You don't need the crowd's applause. You need the quiet nod from the person in the mirror. Each night, write 3 priorities on a card, keep it private. Ask yourself, did these move forward? Score yourself, no one else. Over time, that private scoreboard becomes the only one that matters. Art 4. The Art of Voluntary Discomfort. Comfort softens the edges. The Stoics slept on the floor on purpose. Cold showers, skipped snacks, short workouts when you're tired. These micro-shocks remind your body and mind, I can handle more than I thought. Build the callus before life hands you the real weight. Art 5. The art of indifference to the non-essential. Most battles are noise. Apply the filter. Does this affect my mission? If not, let it drift by like a cloud. Keep 2 columns, my control and outside my control. Drop every stress into one. Indifference to the second column isn't apathy, it's laser focus on the first. Section 4. Weapons inside the fortress. Energy as currency. Every conversation, scroll, or argument is a withdrawal. Audit ruthlessly, cut drains. Sleep, training, learning, these are deposits. Treat energy like money, and you'll stop handing it to strangers selling drama. Time as a blade. Urgency is a hustle culture scam. Silent power delays not from fear, but from strategy. A delayed response is a sharper response. Next time you're triggered, wait. You'll watch half the problems solve themselves without you lifting a finger. Unreachability. Do not disturb mode is your friend. 1 deep work block daily, door locked. When people can't reach you instantly, they begin to respect your time. Mystery grows in the vacuum of access. The most respected people aren't the ones who answer every ping, they're the ones whose attention you must earn. Section 5. Solitude as forge. We're taught that being alone is failure. Yet every legend from Tesla to Tupac built their craft alone first. Solitude is the crucible where ideas reach melting point. Schedule solitary hours like doctor appointments. No music, no input, just you and your thoughts. The first sessions feel like detox boredom, anxiety, the itch to check something. Stay. In a month, you'll crave the clarity. Section 6. Control the frame. Frame is the invisible meaning layered over every chat. When someone yells and you stay calm, you own the frame. When the room panics and your pulse stays level, you become the anchor. Hold frame by refusing to match emotional tempo. Speak slower when they speed up. Lower your voice when they shout. People sink to your rhythm without realizing it. That's quiet dominance. Section 7. Walk alone until they whisper your name. Heroes and villains share this trait. They walked alone first. Batman trained in the dark before stepping into the light. Malcolm X read an entire prison library before his first speech. You don't need a following. You need a standard so high others have to level up to meet it. Build quietly. Release excellence suddenly. The industry will feel the earthquake before it traces the source. And when they whisper your name, it'll carry the weight of everything you never had to explain. Section 8. The turning point. 6 months from now, 2 versions of you exist. Version A kept reacting, explaining, defending, scrolling. Version B used the 5 arts, built the fortress, conserved energy, embraced silence. Which future do you want? The choice is made daily in moments nobody sees. If you're committed to version B, type fortress in the comments. Not for likes, for your own signature on the blueprint. Section 9. Common traps to avoid. The silent brag. Quietly announcing how humble you are defeats the point. Let others notice. Your job is the work. Weaponized silence. Ignoring your family to prove a point is cowardice, not power. Use these arts where strategic. not as walls against love. Perfection, paralysis. Self-focus doesn't mean waiting until you're flawless. Ship the project, send the email, risk the rejection. Silence is the pause before precise action, not a permanent hiding place. Section 10. The Daily Protocol. Morning. 5 minutes box breathing to settle the nervous system. Write the one thing that must move forward today. Phone stays on airplane until that thing is done. Midday. 10-minute walk alone, no podcast, no call. Let your mind chew on problems while your legs move. Evening. Cold shower or 3 minutes of discomfort. Journal, 2 lines. What did I control? What drained me? Adjust tomorrow. Section 11. When the world notices. One day, invitations come. People ask how you changed so fast. Smile. Offer a surface answer. Keep the blueprint locked in the vault. The moment you explain the trick, the magic evaporates. Let them wonder. Wonder is respect you can't buy. Section 12. The final test. Picture the next argument you're dreading. Feel the heat in your chest already. Now run the scenario where you say nothing. You breathe, observe, maybe choose a response or none. Notice how the power flips. That's not self-help, that's strategy. Conclusion. While they perform, you build. While they leak energy, you bank it. While they chase applause, you nod at your own reflection. The fortress stands, the drawbridge is up. Walk quietly, work fiercely, speak only when it multiplies impact. Success will speak for you in the only language the world can't ignore: results. If this path feels right, subscribe and lock in. Type silent below so I know you're building with me. See you inside the fortress.